In the highly anticipated Diddy trial, the battle lines are being drawn, not just with words, but with potentially irrefutable visual evidence. Federal prosecutors have just announced a strategic move that directly challenges the defense's narrative. They will present multiple versions of the graphic video allegedly depicting Diddy assaulting Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel. Faced with this visual onslaught, how will Diddy's defense team attempt to discredit or contextualize this powerful evidence? Diddy's defense has already claimed the CNN version of the video was manipulated, spliced, and sped up to portray their client negatively. Now, the prosecution's plan to show 2 additional videos from a security guard's cell phone, along with potentially other cuts of the CNN footage, intensifies the challenge. Why is the prosecution presenting so many versions? Are they aiming to overwhelm the defense's claims of tampering with a consistent and undeniable visual record? To bolster their case, the prosecution will also call a video expert to testify. Will this expert's analysis definitively prove the authenticity of all video versions, or will it inadvertently open doors for the defense to raise further doubts? Diddy's more serious demeanor in court this week suggests an awareness of the weight of this visual evidence. Knowing the prosecution's strategy, what legal tactics might Diddy's defense employ to mitigate the impact of these videos on the jury? The defense has also indicated they will argue that Cassie was allegedly violent towards Diddy. In the face of what is expected to be graphic video evidence, how persuasive will this claim of mutual violence be to the jury? Can they reconcile the visual depiction of a beating with the idea of a mutually abusive relationship? The prosecution's reliance on multiple video versions underscores their belief in the power of visual evidence. However, the defense's preemptive claims of manipulation set the stage for a crucial battle over the interpretation of these images. Ultimately, which narrative, the prosecution's portrayal of a clear assault backed by multiple videos, or the defense's claims of manipulation and mutual violence, will resonate most strongly with the jury? The answer to this question could determine the outcome of the trial. Welcome back to C-Trends, your trusted source for in-depth analysis of the biggest stories shaping the celebrity landscape. Today, we're diving deep into a crucial development in the highly anticipated trial of Sean Diddy Combs, a trial that is increasingly hinging on the power and interpretation of visual evidence. As we set the stage in the intro, federal prosecutors have made a significant announcement. They intend to present multiple versions of the graphic video allegedly depicting Diddy's assault on Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel. This strategic move underscores the prosecution's belief in the undeniable impact of seeing is believing, aiming to leave an indelible mark on the minds of the jurors. The prosecution's plan involves showcasing not just one but several perspectives of this alleged incident. They will present 2 videos reportedly captured by a security guard at the Intercontinental Hotel. These raw, unedited recordings could offer crucial context and potentially unfiltered views of the events as they unfolded. The different angles might highlight details missed in other versions, providing a more comprehensive understanding for the jury. Adding a layer of complexity and contention is the prosecution's intention to also present 3 versions of the Cassie beating video that initially aired on CNN. This is a direct response to the defense's preemptive strike, where they claimed the CNN footage was manipulated, spliced and sped up, to portray Diddy in a more damaging light. By presenting multiple iterations of this broadcast footage, the prosecution likely aims to demonstrate consistency across different edits or segments, potentially undermining the defense's claims of tampering. Perhaps these different versions highlight specific moments or angles that were not fully explored in the initial broadcast, offering further corroboration of the alleged assault. To further solidify their case around this pivotal piece of evidence, the prosecution has announced their intention to call a video expert to the witness stand. This expert's testimony will be critical in analyzing the authenticity and integrity of the various video versions. They will likely address any claims of manipulation, provide a professional assessment of the footage's timeline and sequence of events, and potentially offer insights into the technical aspects that either support or refute the defense's allegations. The credibility and expertise of this witness could significantly sway the jury's perception of the video evidence. Meanwhile, Diddy's demeanor in court has reportedly taken a more serious turn. Observers noted a shift in his interactions with his legal team, with handshakes replacing the usual hugs, and a more somber expression during discussions specifically related to Cassie. This change in his courtroom presence could be interpreted as a recognition of the gravity of the evidence being presented, particularly the impending visual display of the alleged assault. In an attempt to counter the prosecution's narrative, Diddy's defense team has indicated they will argue that Cassie was also allegedly violent towards him. This strategy aims to present a more complex picture of their relationship, suggesting a dynamic of mutual aggression rather than solely focusing on Diddy as the aggressor. The defense will likely attempt to introduce evidence or testimony to support this claim, potentially trying to contextualize the video evidence within a broader narrative of a tumultuous relationship. The fact that the jury questionnaire itself reportedly alluded to the graphic nature of the evidence underscores the central role this video is expected to play in the trial. Judge Arun Subramanian is also reportedly set to receive a hard drive containing sensitive material, likely including these video files, further highlighting the importance of this visual evidence in the proceedings. As we approach the opening arguments, the stage is set for a dramatic legal battle centered on the interpretation of these videos. The prosecution is clearly banking on the visceral impact of seeing the alleged assault from multiple viewpoints, potentially leaving an undeniable impression on the jury. The defense, on the other hand, is employing a two-pronged approach, attempting to discredit at least one key version of the video through claims of manipulation and simultaneously shifting the narrative by alleging mutual violence. The jury will face the challenging task of not only viewing this graphic evidence, but also understanding its context, assessing its authenticity, and weighing it against the competing narratives presented by both sides. The expert testimony on the video's integrity will be crucial, as will the jury's interpretation of Diddy's demeanor and the defense's claims about Cassie's alleged behavior. This trial is poised to be a stark reminder of the power of visual evidence in the courtroom and the intense scrutiny it undergoes, especially in high-profile cases. The way these multiple versions of the Cassie beating video are presented, analyzed, and ultimately perceived by the jury could very well determine the outcome of this closely watched legal battle. We here at C-Trends are committed to providing you with in-depth and unbiased coverage of this developing story. We will continue to analyze every twist and turn of the Diddy trial, bringing you the insights and perspectives you won't find anywhere else. To stay informed on all the latest developments, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your initial thoughts on the prosecution's strategy to show multiple versions of the video? Do you think this will be a decisive factor in the trial? How do you anticipate the defense will counter this visual evidence? Share your opinions and predictions in the comments section below. We value your insights. If you're finding our in-depth analysis of the Diddy trial compelling, you might also be interested in our previous videos exploring other high-profile celebrity legal battles, such as Diddy's victim 3 Silent. What are they hiding? Or our analysis of Almost on Diddy's Jury. The Strange and Worrying Truth. These videos offer similar deep dives into the complexities and dramatic turns of celebrity legal proceedings. You can find links to these videos on the screen right now. Thank you for joining us on CE Trends. Your support allows us to continue bringing you this in-depth coverage. Stay tuned for more updates on the Diddy trial and other trending celebrity news. Until next time, keep your finger on the pulse of the entertainment world.